Evening, everyone. Hope you're well. I was going to draft you an email, and I am still going to draft you an email. I'm quite excited about a few of the things that we're launching at the moment. Every week, actually, we seem to be coming out with some more goodies, and I thought I'd share a couple, easy to show you in video. So this is all rough and ready, no script, so bear with me. But the first thing, let's get on to it. That's we are launching, and I will include in the email that I will be sending you with this video, is the new app. Historically, you've always had to log on and be one of the multiple tabs in your Google, Chrome, or whatever it might be. Now we can give you a dedicated app in order to run your service through. So let me share my screen and show what that looks like. Right down here at the bottom of my computer, you'll see the big GoEngage G. That is feature number 1. So what have we got? We've got an app. This is the new GoEngage app, where you historically have had to go and log into the CRM through your browser. Now you have a dedicated app which allows you to do everything the same but better. Why is it better? First of all, you've always got it down there in your icons, so it's much easier to go to rather than having to browse through different tabs and stuff like that. And secondly, it's quicker because it's not competing with all the resources that are being used on other tabs that are open on Google or Google extensions. It's its own dedicated ecosystem. So this means you can go in, you can go to all the normal places, whether it's calendars or contacts, opportunities. Oh, one thing, if you didn't see Richard's video, you might not be aware of the collapsible stages. So if you're anything like me, where you've got multiple stages in your pipeline, this is fantastic. So you can now just go through and shrink all the ones that you're not working on and then just keep up the particular tabs that you're working on. Anyhow, I digress. So that's the new app. There will be some download links on this email for the Mac and the PC version. Give it a go. Let us know how you get on. Second thing is this little cheeky button up here, the Ask AI. What have we got here? This is going to transform things for you. If you're used to using ChatGPTs and Claude and stuff like that, you'll be used to using prompts in order to get information from the big World Wide Web. So think of this as like your ChatGPT for your GoEngage CRM. So now you can ask it anything and to ask it to do anything within reason. We've got to test where the limits are. Only just come out, so I've only just started playing with it ourselves. Let's give it a go. Let's see what it can do. I would like you to create a report of all of the phone calls I've had today and break it down by the ones which I had someone answer and conversely the ones that didn't answer. And then give me a summary of what happened in each of those calls and highlight any actions that you think I might need to take if I haven't already set a task against them. So there we go. We will let that churn away. That will take a couple of minutes. While we're doing that, let me give you an idea of the kind of use cases that we can use this for. I've got a little printout here. Search and retrieve contacts. Find contacts instantly by name, email, phone, or tags without navigating menus. Manage opportunities. Create, update, and move or query pipeline opportunities and deals. Calendar appointments. You can book, reschedule, or view appointments. Send emails and messages. Draft and send emails or SMSs. Workflow automation, look up existing workflows or add contacts to existing ones. Reporting and analytics, pull dashboard statistics, create reports, add notes and tasks to contacts. Invoicing, you can create invoices, check payment statuses, and just loads more. Create social media posts, get it to automatically schedule them, all sorts. I'd love to hear where you find your practical uses would be for it. So while this is chugging away still, it keeps on rolling. What else have we got? So not only is it on the desktop, we also have it on your GoEngage Lead Connector app. So if you go to apps down here, there we go. Ask AI. And just so you don't have to wait around and see what's all about, look at this. This is a prompt I did earlier. Create me a report of all the activity we have had with our clients this week. Highlight anything outstanding or is urgent. Text me when it's done, put it into an email that you can then send to me. And then it chugged away. And then here we are. It's a preview of the email. Oh, sorry, my fingers are getting a bit. Let me see if I can get to it. There we go. So we've got the email preview, week at a glance, what's urgent action required, diary alerts, monitor follow-ups this week, handle this week, no action required. Amazing. What I also did is then I went in afterwards and I said, can you make this a weekly report and just email to me on a Monday morning? Now I've got a weekly report there ready to go. So think of how you could use this in your application. Do you want to have an overview of all the sales you made in the last week and have it emailed to you on a Monday morning? Do you want to see if there's any disgruntled clients that your team have been dealing with that you need to have alerts for? You can send you an email, you can send you text, it can be a summary, it can be instantly, however you want it to happen. All you need to do is talk to it naturally about what you're looking for, and it will do it for you. Looking to see where the limits are? Let me know. Let me know how you're looking to use this. Just before we sign off, let's go back to the app. So it's still building the call report. What I'll do, I will cut this bit out and I'll come back in as soon as it's created. And back in the room, here we are. Here we have the daily call report. You can see the calls that I've had today, which were answered, which went to voicemail or I just missed, if there's any actions required against them. And then you can see summary of what happened to the 2 calls that I did have conversations with. And then the ones that weren't answered, you can see that Sophie, who I did try to call me back. So brilliant. So it's still building the end of the report, but you can see how useful this can be. That was that. Now there's one more thing we're going to have to do together. And let's see if this doesn't work. You're not going to have any sight of this video. So let's build this together. I want you to create me an email which we can send to all of our clients. And we want to inform them about how excited we are about the 2 new features that we have just launched. The first one being the new GoEngage app, and provide information about how exciting this is and why it's better or as an alternative to using the CRM on a web browser, and give some use cases as well of how they could apply it in their own businesses. The second thing I want you to mention is Ask AI. I want you to give an overview of what Ask AI is and give some example prompts of how they could use it again in their own business. At the end of that, I would like you to provide 3 placeholders. The first one being a link for this video. So once I've compiled it, I will give you the link to put into the email. And then there's 2 next placeholders. One is going to be for a link for the Mac download for the GoEngage app, and the other one's going to be for the PC version. When that's all done, put it into a draft email I can sign off, and then at the same time prepare it to be sent to all of our clients. So I'm going to let that chug away. If it works, hopefully you'll see this video. Catch you soon.